I love listening to music, and I think most people do. Today I'm going to be talking about some audio streaming sites that have helped me to listen to other types of music and have really motivated me to listen to some of today's stuff. I'm not a fan of rap or anything like hip hop. However, it has turned me into some electronic and rock of this time. I listen to mainly classic rock and classical music, but I also like electronic music because it's great for working, quite honestly. And I've looked at some services to help me better understand these type of music genres, and I have found that Pandora works very well. And if you want, you can click on the right, basically, of this on this video, I should say, on the desktop, where you can see my review of Pandora 1 if it's really worth it. And I will be doing a revisit of this Pandora experience ever since they upgraded and are using HTML5 instead of Flash. So it's very interesting to hear that, and I've heard new stations all the time with my genres that I like. However, I want to replay that music, and Spotify, excuse me, the program that I've talked about, Pandora, does not allow me to do this. Now, Spotify, getting on to the program I stated, this program will allow me to create a radio station and be able to go back and forth. But that's just one aspect of it. With Spotify, your whole music library can be shared with your friends, and your friends can know what you're listening to on Facebook. And that's a very nice feature because what if you like what your friends like and you want to listen to it? I know my friends listen to some different stuff, and I've discovered new music because of them. So it's very cool to have this integration, but at the same time, you can search up your music. So I'm going to launch this cool application called Spotify, which is free. However, I think it's worth it to be paid because you get unlimited use and no annoying ads. Now, I also like this because you can listen to many soundtracks. For example, Tron Legacy. I love Tron Legacy. I just love the movie. You guys can hate on me all you want, or you can like this video because Tron is awesome. And a lot of my artwork on my page is a symbolization of Tron in some way. It's not a takeoff on it. I'm not trying to copyright infringe or anything like that, but I'm a big Tron fan and I like the music of Tron. And Daft Punk, an electronic group, has really turned me into Tron fanatic. I'm tempted to get that keyboard and mouse, but I already have a I already have a gaming keyboard and a gaming mouse that is too nice for me to avoid. So I can also listen to other types of music that they have. I have Jimi Hendrix, for example, Blue Wind, Wild Angel, very nice Jimi Hendrix live album. I have John Carpenter's Halloween. It's a horror movie, and I will be doing something for Halloween next year, as in pretty soon, once Halloween comes. I also have a bunch of mix of today's music and 80s, 70s, 60s music here, as you can see. So it's very cool because you can discover new music, and if I click a certain link and enable my friends to be seen right there, I can look at their music, but I'm not going to show you that part. You can integrate this with Facebook. I can also listen to a radio, like I was saying. So let's say I want to listen to electronic music. Okay, that's easy. But I want to listen to 80s electronic music. Okay, so it's going to point me to a bunch of 80s electronic music or remastered. Okay, 80s rock electronic. So this is very advanced. In fact, I can go forward in this and look at other ones, hopefully without copyright infringement. It is a very nice application that I really like, and it also allows you to basically, if you have a different account, they have 3 accounts. They have the free with paid, they have the unlimited, which is what I had, and they have the mobile version. So the mobile version allows you to basically take, obviously, your stuff on the road with an iPhone or an Android, and it allows you to sync music with your iPod. So if you have an iPod, you can basically sync the music. And it's a very nice feature, like I said. But as far as it goes, I can search any song I want, and I really like that. For example, if I want to hear the song Money by Pink Floyd, I can go and say Money, and it'll show me the artist name. So as you can see, there's a lot of songs called Money. Let's see if we can find the Pink Floyd. Or, at the same time, I can type in Pink Floyd, which will make life easier. Now, you have a lot of cover bands. However, you should be able to find it under artist Pink Floyd. Unless they remove that. It's a possibility because Pink Floyd doesn't like too much of their stuff being uploaded. But let's see here. Money Pulse. Let's see here. Yep. And as you can see, Money Live. And I can basically get this and I can play it, which I won't. And I can also view the album artwork. It also gives me a review of the album, which is very helpful because if you're looking at albums that you don't know of, it'll give you basically a little review of it. And they'll give you a bunch of other stuff, as you can see here. I can get, for example, other European bands that aren't available in the USA. I can get Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows, the motion picture soundtrack, and it's really fun because you start to discover new music and you're like, oh, I like the soundtrack, but I don't want to pay $10 on iTunes. Well, you could pay $5 a month and essentially get it ad-free, and $60 a year, it's kind of worth it because you have all these albums and you have millions of songs that you can look up. It has turned me into a lot of electronic music. I really like electronic music. And I also like all these classic rock bands. Heart, for example, Pink Floyd, Jimi Hendrix. There's a bunch of them. So, like I said, if you guys want to check out Spotify, and you should get the unlimited because of the ads, but if you don't mind the ads, the original is fine, and you can get all your music in one place. Sync it up with your iPod, use it mobilely. It's really cool. So that's pretty much it, guys, wrapping up this video. As you can see, I will include a link in there about Spotify and Pandora as well, because those are both great services that you should use for your music streaming, instead of maybe paying $10 on iTunes, unless you really, really love the album. But in my case, I really, really love the album. I'd get a LP because it's the best quality. But that's another video for another day, guys. So thank you guys for watching this video. Definitely comment, rate, and subscribe. I am Techmas, and you can follow me on Google+, Joshua Cloutier, Cloutier, or you could email me, or Gmail me, I should say, at cloutierhaker, Cloutier, hacker with a K, Haker, haker, I call it hacker, at yahoo.com. But my name is Techmas, and I hope you guys have a great New Year's, and I will be doing a review on, actually, several other products and some giveaways very soon. So stay tuned, guys, and definitely comment, rate, and subscribe.